Hey guys, it's Parrot speaking, and in this video, I'll be showing you the coloring work that I did for the goddess. So let's get into the video. So right now, I just finished coloring the eyebrows and the eyes, and I'm moving on to the skin. Like for the skin, I kind of like messed up on it so many times that I had to like erase it and do it again. Like just the skin took me like over 30 minutes to do. So, it was kind of hard. So I learned like a really good lesson from doing the skin in this drawing. So what I learned from the coloring is you shouldn't lay down the base layers like so thickly that you can't like go back and undo it. Cause in the original picture, the guy who did it, he painted it, and I'm pretty sure he had like the colors for it, and the color pencils I used, like I didn't have a proper brown and like proper skin color, so I kind of suffered. And what I also learned from this drawing is that like sometimes I have to like lay down my colors thickly at the end. Like I just told you like not to lay it down, but like I if you look back at my mango drawing, it wasn't like pronounced and all that stuff. And in this drawing, like I actually like laid down my colors thickly, so it kind of like is visible to the viewers. And like I just didn't like shade over it like with light pressure in my wrist. I actually went down there and like used like more pressure with my fingers and my wrist. That was kind of a whole lot to take in, but these are some of the lessons I learned, and I learned a lot of lessons from this drawing in particular. Like I learned like how to fix my shadows, and like I messed up a whole bunch on the face, especially because it didn't have proper colors, and like I was erasing a whole lot, and you can see like the paper was kind of like withering at the end. But then the drawing did like give me a lot of lessons, and it did turn out well, so I was kind of happy. But like I just messed up on the face. Like the neck skin and the arm skin was like totally fine because I knew what I was doing. So I just like went ahead and like layered it properly, starting from the edges and then like building to the middle. So there you go with my skin journey. So I'm just finishing up with the neck skin a little bit. And in this drawing, I used like Q-tips to blend my things because I didn't have a proper like blender just for like coloring. So I ended up using like 10 Q-tips to like blend this together. And sometimes I had to like use like the small slit of paper. And at the end, I ended up like pulling off the tip and like reshaping it so I can like use the sides. Oh my god, it was really messy. You had to like see my desk. It was like filled with pencil shavings and like the erasing shavings thingamajig, I don't know what you call them, and like a whole bunch of Q-tips and unsharpened color pencils. So but like the few days of making the drawing, it was really fun, and as I told you before, I learned a lot. So I guess you learn everything from just doing small things. The lips, to be honest, were like a really interesting shade, and I really like the way he painted it. But then like my lips were kind of messed up because I gave too much like brown onto the lips, so it kind of looked weird at first, but then it didn't look bad at the end because it just like blended in with the figure. The skin for the ear, I just like used my like light pink color, and I just like shaded that in, and like it wasn't that noticeable because it just like blended in with the pale skin. And to be honest, the goddess's skin was like really pale. Like my goddess, she kind of looked yellow, so it was kind of funny. because like again I didn't have like the proper like colors, so I had to like end up using yellow for it, and I didn't have like that perfect color to like go with. And I just noticed like when I was comparing the shape of the goddess's face in the original picture, her face was like really slim and like small. Like my goddess, it was kind of like fat, the cheek areas and the cheekbones, they were kind of like extended a little bit, kind of looked chubby. But overall, I was like, the end result wasn't bad, because I'm just a beginner and I'm like learning, I guess. But like for me, I guess the end result wasn't bad. So I know this, but like I keep repeating this over and over again. But like layering the colors and like laying them down like thickly actually helps with like the end result of the picture. Cause like after I drew this picture and I drew like a whole bunch of other pictures, like their end results were actually pretty decent and I really liked them. Cause like it gave like a nice result and like the colors were all popped out and it just didn't look dull. Cause again, if you like compare this video with my mango drawing, like my mango drawing was like really thin, it's like one layer I just like shaded over. Like I actually learned how to like properly like, color, I guess, from this video and this drawing. And like I feel nice for some reason, I don't know why. The crown was really easy to color, to be honest, than the skin. The skin was the thing that like I really struggled with in this drawing. But like the other parts, like the ornaments and her like dress and her crown, they were kind of like, they were fairly easy because I like knew what I was doing, I guess. Like so I just like layered colors and I went ahead and like blended it together. So right now I'm just laying down the first layer and moving on to the second layer. Like I thought like the second layer was too much TMI, so I just cut that out. And honestly, I think the second layer and the blending part made all the colors like blend in smoothly, and it like gave a more smooth and soft look. Cause from the first layer you can see right here with the blue, like the coloring looks real rough and like light. Like the layering part made it look dark and it had a neat finish to it. So like if you like see the painting and like try to like replicate it, like for better artists, I guess it's kind of easy because like they know like from their experiences and like how to add the details. Like for me, like the crown, it had like more details and designs into it, but like I didn't add them because like I didn't know how to add them, and it was kind of hard for me to replicate the full thing, and I wanted something like original for myself, so I kind of like made my own designs for the ornaments and all that stuff. But like the original picture had like different designs, so I think you'll see the original picture at the end of the video. The background was kind of an interesting thing to do because like the first time I did it, like I didn't layer it, I just like did like 2-3 coats and I didn't have like proper colors. So actually I went back and colored it, and then like I used that photo to like upload it onto my video, because like my original one that you see on the video, it's like not that colorful, and I actually like went back in and added another layer of color into it. But to be honest, in the picture it kind of looks like photoshopped and like added, but like what I did was I just like increased its brightness, so the colors kind of look funky. But that's basically it. So I'll just let you see how I colored the background. So people are kind of like requesting more stories, so I'll try to like upload the storytelling videos more often, cause like school's like starting for me and my schedule's kind of like busy. So I'll try my best to upload videos often with stories in them, and like the less narrating ones. So I want you guys to be happy too. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I also hope you guys like learned like from the mistakes I did from this drawing. And thank you for watching.